Coming to you live in beautiful 24 kilobit per second monophonic sound, this is Stucknut Radio, live at www.stucknut.net/radio.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. The money coming slow out of the sky like confetti. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I guess I gotta shoot, so I make sure I hold it steady. I'm ready.
All right. Looks like we're back to one of these. End of the month. March, longest freaking month of my life. This month has gone by so slow. Jesus Christ. Can we just move on to April? April's got to be quicker than this one, man. Real quick, before we start, man, I hope you guys are practicing safe. I'm going to get all into this, but y'all know, man, stay away from each other. Another 30 days of this stuff. We can hang, man. We can do this. We can do this. Wash your dog. Wash your dog if you need something to do. Don't come over to my house. Wash your damn dog. That's my take for today. What's up, Hedstrom? How you doing, brother?
Just washing my dog.
Watching my dog. All right, Stucknut Radio at its finest. We started off this show with just the most entertaining sequence of events that I don't think anybody has ever done. Has ever done on a Periscope. Welcome, Stucknut Radio recap show for the lovely, long-ass month of March. How y'all doing out there, guys? All
Are there
y'all
like 45 days in this month or what?
It never ended, dude. It never ended. It just, I mean, the weeks just get, I mean, I guess when you ain't got shit to do, it's just different, you know? I mean, I want to go fishing. But they say we can't. I don't know. They say we can't, so we can't go fishing. But anyway, we got Steve in H-Town running the board, answering the phones. 480-788-2568.
I'm talking to you.
Is the number to call. And, of course, my brother from another mother, Mr. Hedstrom. What's going on, my brother? How you doing, man? I hadn't talked to you in a long time. We hadn't talked in forever, bro. How you been?
Yeah, it's been like 3 days.
Yeah, we did. We got together a Zoom rock and roll session with Steve and Stucknut Jr. and Hedstrom and and we just finding ways to kill some time, man. This Zoom thing was pretty good until me and Hedstrom figured out we were the scrubs of the bunch. It gave us 40 minutes, man. 40. We got a lot done in 40 minutes, though, Hedstrom, didn't we?
We sure did. We
yeah.
did. We got those chords down, and then I got a little bit of stuff recorded, and yeah.
Steve shows up. Steve shows up, gets in here, and starts just doing Steve things and cranking out his badass bass. And Stucknut Jr. was on that beautiful Gretchen guitar. And, man, we had a great time doing this. Great time. So there's shit to do out there, folks. If you, you're looking for something to do, man, grab a couple of buds, get on Zoom, and hang out. Play video games. I don't play video games, but there's stuff to do. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man?
Eat some pudding.
Come on, you can buy some pudding.
He's just stuffing his face right now.
Steve, can you eat it faster, bro? We got an hour and a half. Take your time, Steve. Take your time. You gonna join us, or you just gonna eat your pudding, man? You can say hi to us at least, Steve?
You need to get up off your fat ass and lose some of that goddamn weight.
There's no telling how much I packed on already. I'm not even going to step on the scale till all this is over.
Well, you know what? Just right now, it's just kind of weird, man. I went into a store today, dude, man, and this dumb hillbilly walks in without no shoes on. I said, "What are you, crazy? Goddamn feet look like they were from the swamp." Those feet had their own shit going on, Hedstrom. I don't know what the hell was going on, but those feet were something different, bro. Something different.
Unbelievable.
480-788-2568 is the number to join in. Looks like we got a guest up in here. You got to unmute yourself, bro. Or I guess Steve will handle all that. But if y'all want,
I'm trying to get something turned on. Hold on.
All right. So if y'all want to
turning me on right now.
If y'all want to chime in, it's 480-788-2568. That'll ring Steve. Steve will take it from there real quick. I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out there to Stucknut. What's up, Stucknut? Been a while. Went in there, chilled out with some friends. Saw some folks I hadn't seen in a while. Good to see the site running it live now. Brings us back to if you ain't got shit to do right now. If you ain't got shit, get on Stucknut.com.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah, no, we got to quantify that. Now we're talking about Stucknut as in Stucknut the website, not Stucknut as in Stucknut the Stephen H. Town, because people get those confused sometimes.
Yeah, I don't want anybody in me.
Yeah, get on Stucknut.com. Go out there and gamble a bit. Go check out the forums. You know, just go. It gives you something to do right now, man. Try to keep your head right. You know, try to keep your head right. I don't know who else is doing periscopes right now. We'll maybe talk about that a little bit later on in the show. But man, you just got to keep your head straight on this bad little thing we're dealing with, and you also just stay safe out there. That's my PSA, Hedstrom. We're gonna try to just keep it clean, man. I don't want to bring up too much of what's going on out there because they're trying to be like a little getaway, man.
Yeah, just trying to get away from that shit.
Yeah, we're just here to just chill out. Next, yes. Of course, we have Hedstrom running the board, our executive producer. So you being the executive producer, Hedstrom, I'm assuming that you have executive produced something for this month. I'm hoping that is correct. Is that correct, sir? Crickets. Doesn't have the cricket one, though. Executive producer, sir. If you ain't got nothing to say, don't run me with a buzzer. You hit the crickets. There you go. Hedstrom, is this the first time you do this show? Why are you panicking, man? Well, you look like you're stressing out, bro. You're just stressing out. Maybe you need to grab that drum set or that guitar or something and get on there and bang away. Steve, what's up with you, man? How you doing, man? What's up with you, bro? Tell me something, Steve.
Yeah, we have a guest.
Yes, let's go straight to our guest. What's up, stud? It looks like it's the haunted horse. Is that you, bro?
Yeah, it's me. Bacon said that you guys were doing Zoom, so I got intrigued because video, you know, that's where it's all at.
Video killed the radio star, bro.
That is true, but we're not broadcasting the video tonight, so we get to see you, but nobody else does.
That's fine.
But the next show, we're going to do another Zoom hack-off where we try to fill up maybe 20 people this time. We had like 10 or 11 last time at once. So,
our goal, Haunted Horse, was to get 9 so we could play the Brady Bunch. When everybody looked up and down, it was freaking hilarious, dude. We were like, at one time I was Marsha because it always jumps around. Yeah, exactly, just like that. I was Marsha, then I think I never ended up being Alice though, man, because you know I thought Alice was going to be the one, you know, starring Alice and shit, you know.
You're not butch enough to be Alice.
Yeah, you know what? And Sam was all taking Alice. Sam and Alice got this shit going on right now. He gives her all his beef. I mean, I don't know what the hell. What's up with you, Haunted Horse, man? What's going on with you, bro?
Not much. So Ray's asking, do we go to Zoom? So I'm assuming Ray's coming in as well.
No, you go either that or just pick up your phone and call, man. Pick up your phone and call.
There's a select few that'll go to the Zoom, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Gonna handle. If you want to talk to us, the easiest way to do is pick up your phone, dial 480-788-2568. Ray, come on in here. Give us a call, man. Let's do a little bit of talking, man. We got stuff to talk about. But what's up, Haunted Horseman? How you been, dude? Good seeing you.
Dude, I'm doing great, except for this stupid virus. I know, what a bummer topic, but it's invaded the world, and I am essential services, so I have not had a day off other than the weekends.
Hey, big ups to you then, man.
Yeah, I sell toilet paper. That's my essential service.
Big ups to you. There we go.
So, what's up?
I was gonna say I don't even want to talk about toilet paper right now. I don't want y'all to think I'm hoarding and everything, but we got a little bit of toilet paper at our house, but we are as well in the swimming pool business. We are classified as essential personnel via the public waterworks, sanitation, some shit, residential. In other words, they don't want your pool green. Shit will get even worse. So yeah, I'm busy too.
Absolutely, yeah, and we have cleaning supplies, sanitizer, all that crap too. So, but you know, telling people when I was dating before I met my wife, you know, that was my lead-in line, and you know, get the chuckle, and then they say, "No, what do you do?" No, really, I sell toilet paper. So
you're like, bro, I moved toilet paper for a living, man. Everybody shits. You know, it's a good living, man.
You'll never go out of business. I mean, you know, I guess a bidet could put us out of business, but
yeah, but who the hell wants to get your ass smashed? I don't know. My wife went to Japan and said it was badass, but you know, I've never done one of those things. You
exactly.
know? So I'm
Exactly.
stockpiling. Hey, bro, I'm one of your finest customers right now out here at Spring Branch, Texas.
There it is.
You need to send me a thank you card or whatever you're going to do, man.
Ray uses a squirt gun for a bidet. So how are you guys doing? I love this. This is
Yeah,
great.
dude, you're actually one of the few that have actually come in on one of these shows that seen how we actually have the setups. You know, you see Steve set up. He's like Mr. fucking computer whiz. You know, all his shit. Both of them got like 5 or 10 laptops fired up. Headstrom's got all kinds of shit going on, and my dumbass has fucking iPad things in my ear, and that's it, bro.
I love it.
Yeah,
I like
so-
that. We got drum set. We got guitars on the wall. I mean, look at that. I got drums over here. You got cigars behind you. It's a sweet setup, man.
It's just the way we roll out here on Stucknut Radio, bro. I'm efforting someone by the name of Jim Rome. You ever heard of him?
Jim Rome. Isn't that let's see, that guy, the goatee guy, right?
Yeah. The dude that fought Chrissy Everett. Remember him?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
There's a quick shout out. I know they listen to our show, him and Adam, and I'm giving Jim a shout out. Hey, bro, you ain't doing anything right now. Come on, have a Bombard Sapphire with us, man. Let's
You guys
chill.
morons.
Let's chill out. Let's just hang, man. So this is my quick shout out to Jim. Come on in here, bro.
I'm
Thanks for the shout out.
kryptonite for Jim right now. He reads a few of my tweets. I got blacklisted somehow, and he doesn't read my name afterwards. So I don't know what that's about. Hawk swears I'm delusional, but I was getting them read a lot, and then all of a sudden the name got dropped.
You want to chime in on this, Hedstrom?
Well, I've kind of been redeemed a little bit, but yeah, I hadn't gotten a tweet read since the smack off, and I just got one read last week, and then for some reason I just got it in my head to call, and I got the call through. I actually wasn't expecting to get on the air. I was just gonna kind of chit chat with Hawk a little bit, and then he got me right on, which was kind of cool. So.
Sweet.
Well, I tell
Wait,
you what.
I need to find out what day that was because I got to go back and listen. I've been swamped
yeah.
at work.
It's in the take box, and I don't know. Do you cover? Do you follow
Romageddon
Romageddon TV? Yeah,
Yeah,
Benton's got it up
absolutely.
there. Yeah, Benton's got it up there.
Jim
It was on the
Benton
20
is awesome.
The 26th, I think. 26th, 27th. Yeah, it's
I'm
on
gonna
there.
go find it.
Real quick, man. Hedstrom.
It's nothing special.
Nah, dude. Nah, man. You fucking.
Dude,
you
anytime
landed
the clones
airplane,
get
bro.
on,
It's really not special.
I like when Pool Dog
Thank you, Steve.
the first time Pool Dog called in. He's so nervous, but he did such a good job. It was awesome.
Yeah, well, y'all thought those were nerves. That was just me being like,
Can somebody check the
just a
blood
bad.
pressure on the pool dog?
Hey, speaking of nerves there, Bulldog, tomorrow will be an April Fool's Day. In 2011 was a hack-off, the famous Matt in Cleveland global warming call 9 years ago
Val
tomorrow.
Kilmer, global warming.
Dude, that's incredible, Steve. That's
Kilmer.
there it is.
Global warming.
Yeah. And so, real quick, let's go back to your call, bro. You get in
Let's
there.
not.
No. Come on. This is pretty exciting, man. First of all, you once you were done. Second of all, once you were done, when you landed the airplane, Rome started talking about our show. Rome started talking about us. Dude, you fucking kicked its ass. And so, tell me a little bit more about you getting in there and you doing your thing on the jungle, bro.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of reiterate what we talked about on Friday when we were doing our little Zoom test, and yeah, so I called in. It was about 12:40, and I called in, and Hawk's like,
Test.
Jim Rome show, and they're like, yeah, it's Bacon. He says, hey, Bacon. So he says, okay, just hang on a second, okay? And you could tell he was just like super busy, and so went to the top of the hour, listening, went another 20 minutes, so like. Around 1:20, 1:15, 1:20, he gets back on. He goes, Jim Rome show, and I said, yeah, it's Bacon. Oh shit, I forgot about you. So then he asked me, okay, so what do you want to talk about? And I was just gonna say, I just want to thank you guys for being on the air and blah 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 and all that stuff. And then I was gonna ask him about the smack off, and he says, dude, we're not even thinking about that right now and everything. So I was like, well, there goes the majority of my call. So so I just basically went through it, and then I had the one line that Steve fed me, and then I decided to do the other line about the lettuce. So I said, war my lettuce being, or I
He's
said
talking about booger sugar, by the way.
Yeah, unwar my lettuce being completely out of control, and then he went off on that, which was kind of cool. So. but
Dude,
just giving you guys the props, giving the show the props, like uninitiated. I'm sure Hawk actually fed it to him through his computer. Because if you watch it, Horace, if you watch that on Benton's YouTube thing, you could see him reading it off the screen doing the Stucknut radio thing. It's pretty cool. But hey, loved it.
Test.
Who's
Yeah,
testing?
Ray. Ray. That's Ray.
Ray.
Yeah,
San
we
Antonio.
can hear
You're
you.
right,
We hear
man.
you.
We can hear you, bro.
All right.
So the best part about that one, Hedstrom, is the fact that, the show got run. Rome said, some stuff about us, and you can't ask for nothing better than that, bro. So before we move along, very good job, bro.
Thank
Good
you, sir.
job,
And then
man.
we got some new sound bites out of it as well. Which
What do you got? Let's hear something. What do you
yeah.
got?
So what did we get from that? So we got probably my let's see, one of my favorite ones here.
Let me just drop this in, Bacon. When you were talking about your lettuce, he thought you were talking about his lettuce. That's the impression that I got, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, because you and I chatted about that, and you said, you brought up his lettuce. That was total coincidence because I wasn't watching on video. I was at the office. I was at work. And
Yeah, but you were talking about your lettuce, and he thought I don't know, turned it around.
He just said he didn't think I was talking necessarily about his lettuce. I don't think, but he just said I was the first guy to mention it, and then
that's what I mean.
I think he was expecting somebody to do it. So exactly
Yes.
so I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because you mentioned your lettuce, and he said, "Oh, I was waiting for somebody to mention my lettuce." And yeah, so I think. But anyway, hey, Jim Rome makes like one mistake a year. Okay, so I just caught that. I'm just saying.
Well, we got someone else in the show right now. What's up, Ray? Ray and SA. How you doing, brother? You staying
All right, how you
safe
doing,
out
Bull
there?
Duck?
Just chilling, man. Chilling like a villain, bro. Just trying to keep going and doing my thing. Yeah, I got you, bro. How you been?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Hanging in, hanging out, and as Tanya Tucker would say, hanging on.
Well, over here in San Antonio, we got to just keep it cool. We want to keep this shit down, so let's everybody just keep doing what we're doing here. We don't want to have a New York on our hands, but welcome to Stucknut Radio, bro. It's the first time we've had you on, I think, man. How you doing? Good to have you. Tell us
Good
a little
to be
bit more
here.
about what's up with your scopes, bro? Tell us a little bit more about what you're doing, man.
The dope scopes. That's what I decided to call it. The dope scopes. Or no,
Pimp it, man. Pimp your stuff. That's what it's all
the
about.
dopest scope. Actually, Makmoda, last week we were talking about it. Makmoda said, "I'll send you a poster. I'll send you something. What do you call it? What do you call it?" I said, "I don't know what to call it. I call it a bunch of shit." And then I talk about all those other drugs and all that stuff. So then I came up with the dopest scope.
The dopest scope. Now, when
Makmoda.
is there a certain
Makmoda.
time you do this thing, or you just do it when you feel like it, man? When you're ready to do some dope shit.
Yeah, when some of the guys on Twitter, they're like, "Oh, somebody needs a scope, and the haunted horse jumped on that night, and I think I jumped on later that night, and so just everybody's doing it now when they're bored because everybody's bored, so everybody's jumping on. People are jumping on 3 times a day, once a day, twice a day. So really, I'm gonna stick with either Friday or Saturday night. Whatever happens, happens.
That'll work. Well, good to have you on our show, bro.
I want to go ahead and
Good to
pimp
have you.
another scope that's out there real quick before I forget. Marty has a scope. It's called the Grope Scope.
For someone that put a moratorium on Marty like 3 shows ago, Steve, let me tell you, you sure. I guess it's only a moratorium on me and Hedstrom, right? You can do whatever the hell you want. It's your fucking show, your site, right?
Got that scrub nuts?
Is that how it works, bro?
I'll rehash 12-Wood's joke from Friday. Say what you want about pedophiles, but they do slow down for school zones.
School zones. That was classic. Ray, I'm glad you mentioned that. That was like the best line from the whole fucking night.
That's
By the way,
crazy.
anything that has to do with Marty, Pool Doc and I have absolutely nothing to do with it. Okay, absolutely nothing.
Stucknut said it.
Yeah, see, Stucknut said it. I didn't say it.
Well, I tweeted out today.
I tell you.
I tweeted out today that I was looking for the positives, and so there's been no school shootings, no mall shootings, and no mass shootings.
It's true, right?
Trying to be positive.
There's gonna be a lot of domestic abuse, though.
Yeah. This show has a tendency to train wreck, and it's usually me that train wreck it. This time, Headstrom, don't blame me for train wrecking the show, bro. I got the guests in here. I'm just chilling like a villain. I got me some, just got me some head right stuff going on in my little shack here. So if you're gonna blame someone, don't blame the doc, bro. As a matter of fact, Headstrom, I just want to say that I have received a potential contract agreement to continue with Stucknut Radio as the host of this show, bro. I haven't looked at it yet. I know you got one, and I'm sure yours is double because, I don't look like all of y'all. Man, I'm down here in Texas. I'm sure I'm going to get
you, brother, so much.
I'm going to get the shaft into this contract, but I have yet to sign it because I have to have my suits check it out first, Headstrom. So I don't know if you signed yours yet, but we may be continuing to be partners in this thing if I can figure out and get this contract signed, bro. That's all I got to say about that shit. Next. All right.
What are we talking about? Like an NFL contract, like a 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year?
For Stucknut Radio, we have yearly contracts.
12 months.
All right.
Yeah, and they've been delayed for a couple of months because they were looking for a new host, and they couldn't find anybody to do it for the price that I do it. And Headstrom, I guess Headstrom helped out a little bit and talked to him a little bit, but now looks like there's a contract in the works. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what the terms are, Headstrom. I don't know if I can even afford to go to Stucknut headquarters and sign it, bro. But anyway, 480-788 is the number to chime in on this lovely, lovely event that we're having. It's called Stucknut Radio, and it's our March recap show. This is how we do it. We just do it. We open up the phone lines. Steve is falling asleep. Did you eat all that damn pudding, bro? Are you good? You full? You still got some. Oh, yeah, you're gone. So
was that one of those Buc-ee's banana puddings?
Nah, man, I got it from Rudy's.
Rudy's.
Oh, just as good.
Well, you took me to Rudy's. Rudy's was solid, man. That was some solid barbecue. I know that Dave was kind of like, he was like kind of.
No, he's a foodie. He wants to go to places that are on.
He wants to go to those
shows.
fucking places like Franklin's and shit like that.
Yeah.
That you got to wait like 2 fucking hours. I'm like,
and then you get there, there ain't no food.
Dude, I'm here for 3 days. I don't have 2 hours to wait for fucking barbecue. Take me to Rudy's. I won't know the fucking difference.
Yeah,
Rudy's is a shit in Texas.
I liked it. I was good, but it was funny. Our buddy Dave was all like about this whole, before we even go in there, he's like ruining the experience for me. He's like, oh man, there's so much better barbecue. Yeah, thanks, Dave. There's so much better barbecue than this. I'm like, dude, don't ruin it for me. You know where I'm fucking coming from? I'm like used to famous Dave's up in
Well, hey, Ray, real quick, Hot Horse. I don't know if y'all heard this, but we were down in Houston to do the Stucknut Post recap show. I mean the Smack Off show, and we took Headstrom down to a place called Buc-ee's, and it's just a big. You know what Buc-ee's are? Those big ass gas stations and shit. And Headstrom walks in there and he's like, "Man, what should we get?" I was like, "Dude, you gotta try, the brisket sandwich." So he's like, "Give me one of those." And Steve's like, "You gotta do a kolache or two. Give me a couple of those." And he started ordering all this food, guys, like a shitload of food, man.
Beef jerky. Get some of those cinnamon almonds. Get one of those banana puddings. Get one of those 30-gallon buckets of sweet tea. And Steve's like, yeah. So you get one of these for like breakfast tomorrow, and one of these for like lunch tomorrow. So we head back to Pool Doc's crib. He goes and gets himself his beverages, and I just go. We had this little patio by the pool, so I just kind of laid this shit out, and I just took a picture of it, and I started grinding.
Hey, they sell quail eggs.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, they sell everything.
Dude,
it was good though. I really enjoyed it. That was probably one of the top brisket sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
Dude, we went up to the hotel room, changed, grabbed a couple beers, did our thing, come back down 10, 15 minutes later, whatever. Freaking Headstrom's down to like pudding, bro. He's down to like fucking pudding. He ate like fucking 10 pounds of food in like 15 minutes, and he's like, "Man, that was pretty good." I was like, "You think? You even taste the shit?"
And Steve shows up a little bit later, and he says, "Did you bring your stuff back to your hotel?"
No, he ate the motherfucker. He ate them.
Hey, the problem with that place is, you walk in there, there's a million things, so you walk out with a big bill.
Yeah, well, I think I kept it under $50. I think Bulldog. I think it was what 45 bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Man,
That's not bad.
did you try that Caribbean jerk? Did we get you some of that garlic?
Yeah, I
jerk?
got some of the garlic. I got some of the Caribbean, and there was I think it was like a black pepper one or something.
That shit was good, man.
That was
Anyway.
good jerky.
If y'all want to call in, the number's 4. All right, just dial 4. We'll get you right in here. You can fucking quick and shit.
We actually do have a phone call right now.
Oh, let's go to the phones. Who we got, man? You gonna let us figure it out, or you gonna tell us who it is?
No, I'll
first?
tell you. It's Adrian, Atlanta, A-Bomb.
A-Bomb. Yeah, bring his ass in here. What's up?
What's going on, Pool Doc? Man, thanks for
What's
having me
up,
on.
A-Bomb? How you doing, my
good to hear.
friend?
Hey, listen, it's good to hear you guys, man. I enjoyed your Zoomcast. What was that, on Friday night? You had like 15 of you guys on there. That was awesome.
Yeah, dude, it was the something. I think we're going to continue this. I mean, Steve's working on some things about doing that. But, yeah, glad you enjoyed it. A-Bomb, dude, real quick, man, how's Atlanta? You guys staying cool? Everybody staying away from each other? What's going on in Atlanta right now, brother?
Doing good, man. Thanks for asking. I'm actually working from home. I've been doing that for the last couple of weeks. I mean, I'm really so thankful that I've got the kind of job right now that I can work from home. There's so many unemployed around here. But, you know, I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm doing really good, man. What about you, PD?
Man, doing great, brother. It's really good to hear your voice. Tonight, you know, we really don't have a lot on tap. I mean, you know, we just kind of want to open up the phones and kind of get a feel for what's going on out there in the country. Kind of all of us clones get together and do a little bit of talking. But, you know, man, just a way to kind of escape a little bit. You see what I'm saying, A-Bomb? We just wanted something for get away for an hour or so, man. You know?
I hear you, brother. So I've got a question for you guys then, because I think it's something facing all of us guys and even some of the ladies out there, but just, you know, talking about us, what are you guys doing about your hair or your lettuce these days? Are you guys, like, just letting it grow out? Are you got your significant others cutting it for you? Or are you going to do like I have done and actually shaved it all off?
Oh, you went with the old shaver system, eh? Like
I
Ray,
did,
Ray's
man.
got it clipped down. The haunted horse looks like he's got his clipped down pretty tight.
Yeah, but is that normal, Haunted? Is that normal?
No, I use the razor on the side, but that's bald. You don't have to shave bald.
So, no, this is a Corona cut. Like, after this shit went down, I shaved it.
Well, if you can see my hair, it's probably down to half my back, bro. I'm just an old school hippie is all I am, bro. So
You're
I don't
just
worry
letting
about
it
no
grow out,
razors
man.
I've cut it like twice in the last 2-3 years, bro. I run my own company. If they don't like what I look like, go find somebody else. You know, I'm not real worried about what my hair looks like, but yeah, I don't worry about that.
I'm not either, man. I'm not either, but I finally, I was like, man, what am I going to do? I was kind of like getting a lot of anxiety about it, and I decided just to shave it off, and it turned out to be a really great move. I mean, it doesn't look that bad yet. You know, I'm kind of bald, it looks weird, whatever, but I've come to grips with it, and I'm going to keep on doing it. I also saved $20 in the process.
Yeah, hey, Steve, you could do a pretty good mohawk right now, bro. You just hit them sides, man.
He says he's got the Morrissey hair.
It does look a little Morrissey for
pretty
man.
much.
And Hedstrom's lettuce is growing at a pretty good clip right now, man.
Yeah, I've got the midlife crisis hair going right now.
Why don't you just shave the son of a bitch like A-Bomb said? Put a razor to it, bro. You don't have to worry about it, man.
Well, that's what Haunted Horse did, right?
There you go, man. I'll
Got him
send
showing
you
us
the razor.
Yeah, turn that sucker on. Turn that sucker
Let's
on.
hear it.
That's not plugged in.
Ah.
Give me 2 seconds. Keep talking.
God!
This was me
There's
last
really
week.
nothing to it.
Check it out.
Damn.
Ray
So I got a
Damn.
question for Hedstrom Bacon, though. I mean, so what does your middle-aged lettuce actually look like these days?
What does it look like? Well, no, I'm not going to shave it. You said don't shave it. No, I'm definitely not going to shave my head.
It kind of looks like
I
Elton
hear you, brother.
John's.
I don't know.
Okay.
I kind of look like a really bad Sears catalog middle-aged man.
Sears catalog, though, man. That's old school, bro.
Yeah,
You guys look really good. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead. You can listen to me all night.
Yeah, dude, talk, bro.
Well, no, I was going to say once again, man, Hedstrom Bacon was rocking it on that call to Rome, man, and brought up his lettuce at the last second. I thought that was awesome. I did not catch that live, by the way. I did see it on the Romageddon YouTube guy. That dude is really on point.
Yeah, props to Jim Benton, man. He's the man.
And I wanted to
You know,
say
that dude's been dealing with
Steve from H-Town, by the way. I got to say, man, for some reason, I just had you in my head as being some kind of, like, fat dude, kind of like the Michelin Man or something. But, man, I tell you what, you were actually looking pretty slim and trim on that. Man, I was like, wow, you guys look a lot better than I thought, man. Just all the way around.
Not all the clones are fat.
Go on.
Go on.
Oh, that was
Is he
it,
from
man. I was
Canada?
just saying, I am not from Canada. I'm from
Are we
the
getting
ATL.
Canadian smack here?
Yeah, he's in the ATL, man.
But anyway, listen, guys. I just want to say I appreciate all you do with the show within the show and bringing all the, just all the passion with from the jungle and from the Jim Rohn show, man. Really appreciate it. I know you guys got to. I know you guys have a policy where you run everybody that comes on the show, and that's one of the best parts about this whole thing.
Well, I don't know if we're. I don't know. It's not a policy. It's just these two being dicks. So I guarantee they're gonna.
Bulldog does have one more question for you, though.
Yeah, I got one more question for Abe. Real quick before I ask that question, bro. Thanks for coming on. But my question is, what do you think? Yeah, there's no question.
You don't. I don't like that color.
A-Bomb's cool. A-Bomb's cool. That's how you do it, folks.
He's my boy, man.
788
You know, before all this
2568.
Corona shit, we were actually going to take my wife down in July 3rd is her birthday. We were going to take her down to Atlanta, and we were going to go to the big-ass aquarium down there, and we were going to dive with the whale sharks down there.
What?
There's a 10K run that's like the largest run in the nation. There's like 60,000 runners. I think it's called the Peachtree something or other, and we were gonna try and get into that. And A-Bomb and I were gonna hook up for for some dinner or something. So that's on hold right now. But he's a good dude. Thanks for calling in, brother.
Appreciate that, A-Bomb. Adrian in Atlanta. Hey, Steve, get a little bit of run there, dude.
Is he a Stucknut guy?
Cat.
Yeah,
He's Stucknut.
Yeah, well, he wasn't originally, but yeah, he signed up and he gets in the forum sometimes. He knows what's up.
Okay. Because one thing I found out about Stucknut is there's actually two different ecosystems within the Jim Rohn. Like when I first got on, I was like, "Who are these other people?"
Yeah, a lot
People
of
have been around that.
Yeah,
we were around. We were around before Twitter, so we still have that faction of clones from back then, and they came from other forums also that were around since the mid '90s.
I thought Stucknut was Steve until Bulldog called in, and then I think Jim thought that too. I didn't know it was three guys until, when did you guys call him, last year? And that's when
Bulldog did.
I just took that handle on Twitter. Okay. Yeah.
Well, where does that handle come from?
Well, Stucknut is from
Sponsor.
it's an old commercial from 2004, PB Blaster. That's when I registered the site and started it. But no, Jim had it right. It is me, but Hedstrom and Bulldog, they help administer the forum, and we do this radio show together.
We don't do shit. Steve
That's
does
what
everything.
you said. That's what you said.
Yeah, we don't do shit.
Yeah, so
he's just being cool.
That's why Rome was surprised, because it wasn't right. He had it right from the get-go. It is pretty much me. And then I pay these guys 6 figures each to help me out.
Hey, Steve, you met Jim, right, at one of the tour
all
stops?
these years. What's up, bro? I had no idea you had wingmen.
Yeah, I met him a couple of times. But I didn't go to any of the old tour stops. I didn't really start listening to probably 99 or so. But
was that a 4-hour show in '99?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the 4-hour show. When it went to 3, I was pissed. Because it was 3 interviews but 4 hours, so you got more clones and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife.
My wife.
Go ahead, Ray.
No, I remember he had that talk. It was right around 98, 99.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, man, I got to save my voice,
Yep.
and I was just talking about all that.
We still have that Jim Rome World Tour when he came to San Antonio, and we got an autograph of him and pictures of him. I think it was '98 or something like that when he came in and out there at the right across the street from the Alamo Dome, that the train station, whatever they call it, Ray.
Sunset Station.
He was there at Sunset Station. OEI was the host of that. She found that picture of us with Jim, and man, he was a lot younger. But
Was Elk at that one? Was that the one Elk was at?
No, I think he was at the Houston one.
Oh, okay.
Right, Steve?
Yeah, he was at Enron, Minute Maid. I think it was Enron back then.
But
Well, he was
Steve
at the horse
came in-
track also.
Steve got us all hooked up at the House of Blues, Steve,
yeah.
when Bodie
That wasn't
sang a
officially
song and
It wasn't an official tour stop, but in 2010 he had an event at the House of Blues here in Houston, and he got 3-day weekend to perform. So they asked me to play bass for him. So that's how I was able to get backstage. And then I brought, let's see, I guess I got Skullet to carry my bass for me, so got him. Then we got Gonzo involved to play guitar for Bodie, so we can get Pulldock in. So we were all just hanging out backstage.
me and Steve were hanging out with KB, watching Rome do his thing,
And Arian Foster and Aaron Brooks, the basketball player.
Yeah,
Eric
and
Winston.
then when we finally get a chance to meet Rome, what the suits tell us?
He'll be back. Yeah,
voice is battered.
Well, the thing was they were about to rip him from the local station, so he had to do a lot of meetings, and this was like an attempt to keep him in Houston. So he was in a lot of meetings.
Who's the Stucknut guy?
Yeah, when he wasn't, thanks, Hedstrom. When he wasn't on stage, he was in the back with a bunch of suits talking, so he didn't have any time to bullshit with us. So
we were right next to him, though, Steve. We were right there, dude.
Well, we chatted
couldn't get
for a
any
minute.
closer.
But then I met up with him at another event and talked to him a lot more. So,
But you were
He's a made man of the jungle.
well. Steve, at that time, Steve was unknown, right?
no, they've known about me. It's just that they didn't like know me or know my intentions or the site's intentions, so they didn't promote me.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of assholes on the
Say,
site.
hey, Nut, you tell me. And when he asks for something that he doesn't actually know.
Yeah, he goes to Steve.
Now he does. Yeah, now
I
he
mean, he
does.
knows that now, but back then, there were so many other forums, back in the day, and trolls and just a bunch of assholes out there that he didn't know who to trust. But I think after doing it for 15 years now, I think he knows. But a lot of that FaceTime we had with KB at that event helped out a bunch because it all changed right after that. That's when they started. Like KB told me, that we're really good dudes and all that kind of stuff. And
when did you start documenting stuff?
2004.
Okay, that's when you started.
But then
documenting.
we pulled in a bunch of archives, like Joe and Bugahaw and some other people had some old audio that they uploaded to my site. So, I mean, we have stuff going back to '92. So we have.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. And every smack off. Benton was the one that found that '95 smack off on an old cassette tape. Sent it to me, so they were even, Rome didn't even have that.
Which one was the JT the Brick winner? Was
That
that
was
The
95?
first one.
Yeah, I think it was '95, the first one. Yeah.
The first one.
But Rome couldn't even find the audio for that, so I was looking for Benton, finally got a hold of him, and he found it, ripped it for me, and then so now they have that audio as well.
Nice.
Did he ever?
Go ahead.
Did he ever try to pay you off to get rid of the diarrhea take?
No. Yeah, Drew found that. I think Drew knows more about the take box than I do. He's in there all the time.
shit.
Yeah. No,
Great equalizer.
he wouldn't bring it up if he didn't want to talk about it. So
That's the thing with Jim, right? How many times does he talk about stuff that he says he doesn't want to talk about
he'll
anymore?
read it, read email and blame somebody else for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Steve, when we
listening to this show.
a lot of us have been around that Stucknut site for a long time, and we we helped run it and stuff like that. But Steve, real quick, I mean, back then we were all talking. We think that we were like the redheaded stepchild. And time sure has changed, bro. I mean, the respect that Stucknut gets, the respect that you get, Steve, is incredible. Our show to be actually talked about on the air and stuff like that, Steve. I mean, you've come a long way, bro. You got to really keep your head up because so many people are I guarantee there's so many people that don't tell you how much they use your site and they use, what you provide for us. And, you just kind of like you've gone kind of unsung like that. And I just want to straight up on the radio just say, bro, you've come a long ways and you've kicked this ass all the way, bro.
Man, I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, but I want to let you know that I could have done it without you.
Well, yeah, I know you could.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
It's a great resource.
Yeah.
If I want a sound drop, that's where I go.
It's a great resource for all the Smack Off callers who hide all year and then they'll show up like a month before the Smack Off, trying to figure out who to smack on.
They can get that's where they get in the know.
They'll be hitting.
How do you get those coins? I haven't figured that out yet.
Well, right now you can't because there's no sports going on, but it's a pretty nifty tool to teach you how to bet responsibly. Just there you go. You get 1,000 nut coins, and then you bet on games. And when you run out, you get another 1,000 nut coins. And just always try to do some double or nothings up front, so you can get some good coinage.
Nice.
And Nikki brought up a good point in the Periscope chat. She said the site keeps old school Rome alive, which is true.
Yeah.
I mean, before Twitter, before MySpace and all that stuff, we all had our own pagers on Stucknut. Steve gave us an arcade on Stucknut. Steve gave us so much shit.
We had our own MySpace on Stucknut, too.
Dude, before all this shit, we were doing it. We had our own radio station. We opened up our radio station in 09, right, Steve?
I think it was like 08, but it was on the old Shoutcast server, and I let anybody who wanted a have a show, gave them access to the server, and shit, what do we have, like 10 shows, like all sorts of different shows, like a lot of music shows, but a couple of talk shows, too.
The 08 Periscope.
Yeah. I guess since we're recapping here, the first Stucknut Smack Off post show we did, our server could handle 50 people, right, Steve? It was 50, right? The little Indian server we had?
Yeah, that was 50.
And then we got that as soon as we started the show. I was doing that show out of my garage, and Steve was in Houston, and I was in San Antonio, and somehow he did it. I don't know how the hell he does this shit. But he got it on the air. We filled up in like the first 10 minutes, right? 50 backs, bam! So Steve, in his ingenuity, figured out a way to get something going with a mixer and a phone or some shit. And I don't know how many people listen to the show, but we had more than we've ever had in our whole career on the radio. All of a sudden people were listening to us, and it was amazing what this dude has done. And I know Steve is the type of dude that don't like to talk about himself. He's real straight up. He's just not going to say shit.
I don't like to talk at all.
I can't. We finally got him to talk on the show like 6 months ago. Now we can't get him to shut up. But anyway, but now, dude, at some point in time, Steve, you need to sit back and let people say how badass you've done for the whole jungle, bro. You've done more than anyone out there other than Rome himself, bro.
And so let me just say that's just another story of how badass Steve is. I just say that.
That's right.
All right, look, here's something badass. I just found the old commercial, so I'll play it for you real quick so you'll know the origin of Stucknut.
Huge call today brought to you by PB Blaster. When you've got a stuck nut, keep the wrench on the bench and put PB Blaster into the game first, because one squirt breaks up any rust and corrosion. Nothing loosens faster than PB Blaster. Huge call.
Oh, yeah.
That's
so
how
you
the
got
name
a stuck
came
nut,
about.
put the wrench on the bench.
That's fucking great, Steve.
Didn't he, back in the days, didn't he used to have change his email address depending on his sponsor?
Yeah, like Net Zero.
Yes.
Was it Mindspring or something like that? I don't even remember.
Mindspring. I remember Mindspring.
Yeah. Mindspring, yes.
What about Bang? Y'all remember Bang?
Yep.
Yes, that was a
horny goat weed.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the sunflower seeds where he was giving away buckets of sunflower seeds? Wasn't it?
I know Jay had.
It was Dave's, wasn't it? Wasn't it Dave's?
What was the one that Jay had? He used to have those big ass sunflower seeds or whatever in his show. Remember that?
Yeah, I thought it was a guy.
I remember Huge Call would get a big bucket of sunflower seeds.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He's giving away all sorts of stuff. Like I used to go after his sponsors too back in the day, like when he had Slingbox. So then when we had our little take box challenge, or not take box, but a smack off challenge. I got them to give me a sling box to give away, and then I had Fathead sponsor our show once too.
What do you got, Hedstrom? You got something you want to add? I saw you pointing.
No, I was trying to think of the that sunflower seed thing, but and I'm efforting some people, trying to get them to call in.
Well, if
Stucknut
doesn't know what the sunflower seeds is, nobody does.
Well, shit, there's 5 of us here, and we can't figure it out.
But us 4 equal about a quarter of Steve. But anyway, good to have the radio thing going. Once we change over to this Periscope thing, I think a lot of stuff happened a little different, right, Hedstrom? But we would pound away on our shows every week and just had it. Well, basically, we were having fun just amongst the website. Really, nobody else was doing anything with it.
Well, the other thing was we did those shows. So we had various shows. I was doing one on Tuesday with Whitby Crew, and we did sort of the back-to-back Canadian thing. You were doing, you and Bagels were like the ones that really got it going. You kept it going with the rock show on Thursday nights for I don't know how long. Kind of went in the tank for a little while because just things got busy. And then you and I hooked up, and we started trying to get a little bit of production value to it as best we could. I mean, there's audio in there. You'll see it. This rock show. I think we started it in 2015. We did it for a couple of years, and then Steve came up with this idea, and we just decided, hey, let's consolidate it. So
me and Hedstrom, I did that show for 7 years, and then Hedstrom and I did it for a couple of years, and then we all just stopped. I mean, I ran out of shit to say, man. To be honest with you, Hedstrom, I had spilt my whole life every week on Thursday night at 10 o'clock.
It was like, where's the topic, right?
There was nothing left, man. I had nothing left to say, so
nothing.
We
closed the site was kind of, It got.
And
the thing about the site, though, guys, what became cool on the site, quote unquote, the cool kids, were the ones that were actually dissing Rome. So the majority of the people that were on the site, that were in the forums, and that were talking in the chat, actually claimed to not be Rome fans, when we know secretly they were actually listening to Rome. And then you have the true Rome fans that actually do talk about Rome in there. So, and then you just get people that just use the sports book, whatever. But. It
was a crazy. I don't know. We've been doing this show for what, 2 years, Hedstrom? So I remember a year and a half, 2 years, right? So this particular show right here.
Oh, this is our 3rd year.
The 3rd. I remember I hadn't done a show. We hadn't done a show, and all of a sudden, I think it was either Hedstrom or Steve. They just texted me on my phone and say, "Hey, you down?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm down," And then I was like, "What do y'all want me to do?" And they're like, "Nothing." They don't want me to do anything. Hunted Horse, they don't want me to do anything, bro.
You're doing it, man.
Setup.
You're great. It was David's. It was David's sunflower seeds, by the way.
David's sunflower
seeds.
Yeah. Didn't I say that?
You did. I thought it was something else, though. I thought it was something else. And they also gave away Planet of the Apes CDs.
Did anybody ever buy that
DVDs.
Welcome to the Jungle CD? Ray, did you get one of those CDs, the Welcome to the Jungle?
No, I didn't.